I don't know. I don't think Hack is very active anymore.
No.
But yeah, he definitely has some experience in the matchup. Hack is one of the best Falcos in Sweden for a while, for a very long time. So yeah.
But here we go. Yabasta already with some crisp power shields. Levingy will have to be careful in the way he approaches with them, with the lasers now.
Yeah, because then you get one power shield, and you actually can get punished very hard by Marth from just one close power shield if you don't space the laser correctly.
Yeah. And it especially depends on the positioning after the power shield happens, because a lot of times power shields happen and there's not much of a follow-up.
Yeah, exactly.
But there are times where you're right in the range for a grab, which can be very lethal.
Okay, that should be an edge guard, but Yabasta F smashes a bit too soon. Could have possibly gone out with the fair.
Yeah. So far, yeah, definitely. So far, Yabasta is very active on defense, so Levingy has to do a good job at baiting out his options.
Nice.
Takes the first stock with the Marth killer.
Yeah, you know what they say, there's two types of Marth, right? The swingy type of Marth and the runny type of Marth.
Yeah.
There's the Marth that dash dances around, baits out grabs, and you know, there's the Marth that likes to swing the sword all over the place.
Which is a good thing, because if you swing the sword, especially after getting hit by lasers, you will definitely force Falco to think twice about his approaches.
Oh yeah, definitely. Lasering in this matchup is something like very, very complex, I would say. It's kind of different to some other matchups.
Oh, goes for the Marth killer, but it instead lets Yabasta get in. Oh, wow.
Okay, up smash?
That was nutty.
Yeah. I actually like up smashes, Falco. Sometimes when you're not able to close the stock against floaties, which you should be, because Falco is stupid, but you can you can throw out the jab up smash, and it works like almost as well as Fox. I'm not saying it's as strong, but it leads into up smash on bad DIs and stuff. Okay, so Levingy dedicated to firing this 9mm.
Yabasta is having a lot of trouble punishing Levingy's approaches at the moment. Levingy seems to be content to running one side of the stage shooting lasers, but then every time Levingy starts attacking, Yabasta seems to be at the wrong place.
Yeah.
But he gets the tipper forward smash on the platform.
It's the risk of recovering high to those platforms on almost every stage against Dreamland against Marth.
Drops the chain grab.
Okay.
Gets the platform. Nice. Oh, barely misses the up air.
Yabasta's usually like very good at the platform game, you know, against spaces with Marth when you juggle them. He like rarely drops those. I guess it's some tournament nerves.
Okay, up throw, back air.
Oh, what? That was wonky. I wonder if that was intentional, if he wanted to go to the other side and edge cancel. Down smash was interesting. Okay, edge guard opportunity. Yeah, this is what a lot of Falcos talk about in this matchup. They have a very hard time edge guarding Marth.
Yeah.
He has the tools, but you have to be able to refresh your invincibility.
Okay, nice up throw. Doesn't get the follow-up, gets interrupted. That's something you have to bait out from Marth.
Yeah.
Let's get the edge guard.
Okay, no. I believe this is the first time Yabasta's been in the lead, and now he's like racking up the percent.
But so far, a very scrappy match from both players.
True, yeah.
Both players not really getting big punishes on each other at all. It's mostly been a series of straight hits. So the players don't seem very comfortable yet in this set. But
he reads that, yeah.
I believe this is best of 5 in top 32.
Is it already?
I'm not sure.
I hope so. You notice, you can see that this is winners round 1 in the the first thing that's happening today. So
yeah, you can tell the players are not completely on their A game yet.
Maybe the
wow!
Is that
Gets
a
him
kill?
with the flutter hush.
It should be.
Oh, dash attack. Okay, that will kill
anyway.
anyway.
It kills.
Yep.
That's not every day you see. Okay, so Levingy has this is a tough battle at 115. All Marth needs is something like this. Yeah, that's gonna be the game.
That's gonna be it. So Yabasta takes game 1.
Yeah. You think Levingy is the kind of... Is it Levingy or Levingy?
I mean, everyone I've seen says Levingy, so
okay.
I don't know.
All right. You think he's the cop-out kind of guy?
I don't think so. I feel every time I've watched him play this weekend, he stick to the Falco. He seems very dedicated.
Dedicated to the bird.
Yeah. to improving the bird.
I actually played it in doubles yesterday and he copped out.
Not only that, but I see him play all the top players basically. I saw him play over Triforce, I saw him play Triphasia, I saw him play Armada. He seems to be really
sticking with the Falco.
Sticking with the Falco and trying to get the best experience possible with it.
It's nice to see, because he was like gone for a while, right? Like
yeah, he was gone for a while, and then he returned with a new name because he used to be called Neutroni. And
I've heard that name so many times. It's like something, Neutroni, old schoolers.
And nobody recognized him. And so everyone was wondering, who is this ridiculous Marth player?
Oh, I wish I could see his Marth.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. That was such a good counter.
If you want to see some of his Marth, you should check out his combo video called Neutroni Don't Hurt Me. And it has the song, you know,
Baby
from
Don't Hurt
Hathaway.
Me, yeah.
It's absolutely wonderful.
That's so dumb. Nice there in playstyle by Yabasta, completely stopping Levingy's, I almost said Neutroni, Levingy's approach. Yabasta definitely putting in some work here. Like yesterday I saw him and he was playing.
Oh, this is so dangerous for Levingy, but he gets out. That was...
There out of shields. That's interesting. By Yabasta. Okay. Nice recoveries now. It seems to like make it hard for Levingy to edgeguard. Randall? No. He baited out the Randall.
Oh, nice back air there.
Okay, so Levingy on the board here on Yoshi's story. This is like, what do you think about this counter pick?
I think it's all about how comfortable you are on the stage, really. Because sure, Marth's tippers are very scary on the stage, and the way his sword covers the platforms. But Falco is also quite the beast on the stage.
Yeah, that's true. You could, I mean, you could even see Marth going here against Falco, right? So it's like not a Falco counter pick. It's just like the stages in this matchup are kind of like preference, except for possibly like Dreamland and FD.
Yeah. Dreamland and FD are like the real counter picks.
Yeah.
While and this gives me the idea that this is a best of 3 sets, because we probably would have seen either FD or Dreamland from either player.
True.
But it might be that Levingy likes the stage more.
Yeah, that's true. I think a lot of stages in this matchup...
Randall?
Oh, yes, he does.
Oh, this is a bad position. Oh, and that would be the stock.
I think a lot of stages in this matchup are very like neutral. You know, Battlefield, which is of course the most neutral stage in the game, as some people say. But this stage also, and also I'd say even Pokemon Stadium, that's dangerous.
Oh my goodness. The number of times that Levingy finds himself in a bad position and gets away with it again.
Oh, the dare! No,
oh, the fourth smash will take
yeah, that's very smart.
Yabasta shaking his head.
He had, Yabasta kind of had this in the start.
A lot of crazy off-stage situations from Levingy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Nice. Gets the shine.
Yeah.
Good follow-ups.
Oh, that could have been a dare, I think. Yoshi's story can be such a wonky stage for Falco. Like if you see Cali W on this stage, it looks ridiculous. With Randall and all the calls out.
Very good follow-up. That was definitely a guess. He couldn't have reacted in time there, but that was a very good guess. Oh, he's in a bad position on the platform. That's not a comfortable position.
If Levingy's friends are watching this, he's constantly giving those guys some heart attacks.
Yes.
Going off stage and doing all these weird things.
He's doing some very risky things.
He got some fans. Okay, edgeguard. Oh, nice! He got way too close.
The shine back air will take game 2.
Yabasta got way too close to that Falco. So,
but yeah, Levingy definitely, even though he won, he definitely has to be careful with these risks he's taking off stage, because there might be a game where suddenly Yabasta is on point with the edge guards and then Falco just dies.
He could wait. Oh, switch.
Okay, so now I'm not sure what kind of set this is.
It is FD, yeah. But maybe he let him pick FD to go Marth.
Yeah, that could be the case. Actually.
Maybe he banned like like a stage he doesn't like with Marth, let's say Dreamland.
So now we see Levingy's old main, and changing to Marth makes complete sense there, for sure.
Yeah, he kind of does actually. If you have
wow,
that was so weird. Wow, yeah, this is looking
I mean, and it's not like Yabasta has another character. He is a Marth main.
Yeah, he's
through and through.
Yeah.
So there was nothing he could do about Levingy picking Marth there.
It's actually told me this several times.
And so far, Levingy just dominating in this match.
Whenever I Yabasta really represents Marth. He loves the character. He doesn't really play another. Wait, it's 1-1. It says 1-0, but.
Yeah, it's 1-1, and right now Levingy is just on course for a 2-1 right now.
That old main.
Just winning all the situations. Look at that, wow, baiting out the neutral from Yabasta. Yabasta is having a lot of trouble getting in, but he gets the shield grab.
This is looking like PPMD versus Mutaking, going from the Falco to the Marth and destroying him.
Yep.
On FD too.
But this is a really good idea, especially if you know that your opponent is good at the chain grabs, and Yabasta is actually quite good at the punish game on spacies. Something Levingy might already know, so the Marth cannot pick is definitely working out. Now the reverse positions, Levingy trying to get in. This is a key of this matchup, basically. If you can get the other Marth to the edge, it's rough for them.
Oh yeah, because it's hard getting up.
Yeah.
Marth can cover that very well.
Marth is really good at preventing people from coming on stage, but he's also terrible at going on stage himself.
Yeah.
So, oh wow! And
EU King combo.
This is on course for a 4-star.
Yeah, that's a stock.
Oh my goodness!
He's just calling out those recoveries.
Levingy is on fire right now.
Is this a 4-star? Don't get 4-star, Yabasta.
Uh-oh.
He's already
he misses it.
Yabasta's already a sad boy. If he gets 4-star here, it's... Yeah, okay.
Misses the sweet spot, but Levingy is going to take his time. He still has 3 stocks. This is a scary matchup. Most Marth players don't really enjoy the matchup because of how scary it is, how explosive it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. I don't know. Getting counter-picked on your FD pick, if you're really confident on FD, it must feel bad, because it's like their trump card. Oh, okay, nice combo here.
But now Yabasta has him up in the air, which is pretty good.
F-smash? Yeah.
Oh, not the right spacing.
But that shouldn't work every time, right?
Ooh, nice crouch cancel down tilt. That was very good.
I mean, Marth does...
and that might be it.
Yeah, that should be it.
Oh my goodness. So it is a best of 5. Okay.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense, because you went FD.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
I'm almost.
Will he stay?
It's a 2-1.
2-1 Levingy.
Levingy.
Yeah.
So it's 2-1 for Levingy, and so this is a best of 5 set. So I'm wondering if he's gonna stick to the Marth, and he is. It seems like he was so dominant in the FD match that he realized it might be the better choice to stay on the Marth.
Tactical switch by Levingy right now.
I mean, I was talking about how he's sticking to his guns, but it seems like in this case, and it is the right decision. I mean,
literally
you have to play.
To his guns.
You have to play to win. If you want to, I mean, you could play Falco for the tournament experience, but in the end, in tournament, playing to win is what gets you the results.
I mean, yeah, he had a good run. Played all of pools with Falco, most of doubles with Falco. You know,
and he'll still probably play Falco if he keeps advancing. But in this particular matchup, this seems like the right choice for him.
If he feels like the Marth will give him an advantage at times, then by all means he should switch, because.
Yeah, it definitely seems like he noticed that Yabasta is much more comfortable at the spacey matchup than the Marth matchup.
Unless you want to hardcore ride or die, then you just go Falco all the time. But Levingy's here to play, and he wants to win. It's not like his Falco was doing bad either.
No. His Falco was doing just fine. But it was maybe too close for comfort for him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So anyway, he's again dominating this this 4th match right now. He has a pretty big stock lead. Oh, nice tipper.
Marth tipper makes no sense, dude. Sometimes the weirdest hits will tipper, and you're like,
ooh, nice down tilt.
Marth for you know why I think Marth hate this matchup? Because you said Marth makes it hard for the other Marth to get up from the ledge.
That's one of the.
And also they edge guard each other really well, and they got pretty good combos on each other.
They combo really hard on each other. Yeah.
So all the things that they do to other characters, they now get. Oh, that's unfortunate.
They do it tenfold on each other.
Yeah. So they're like, so this is how it feels. This sucks. Okay.
It's a matchup that's heavily based on punish game, really. And Levingy so far has proven to have the much superior punish game.
Smash.
At least in this matchup. And nice wave dash forward smash, the classic.
Answers right back. You know what the ultimate?
My goodness.
The ultimate Marth classic is like walking past your opponent and F smashing the other way.
Yeah.
That's
Levingy just forcing his will in this matchup so far. And this is going to be rough for Yabasta. It only takes one more hit, and Marth doesn't have that much trouble killing himself, actually.
Yeah. He just has to jump off stage.
But this is not a matchup where comebacks are impossible.
No, definitely not. I mean, Marth Riders is always in sight.
And that is it. Levingy takes it 3-1.
Like you were saying, like his Falco was very potent, but you could see that the Marth was
the Marth was the answer.
Polished,
the Marth was basically what he needed for this set.
Okay, so up next is the game I was talking about before.
Yeah.
Gaby Time and Toth. And as I was saying, Gaby Time is a Gothenburg-based Marth player, post-documentary kid.